Stage 3 has come and gone, and what a stage it was. Now, did most of the results turn out as expected? Yes. But this is probably the most stacked major playoffs we have had in a long time. And I, for one, am excited to break down. All right, so first things first, we gotta talk about FaZe, because your boy was right. Again, I said if you let these guys through stage 1, they will cook. FaZe are tournament merchants, man. There's a reason they beat Vitality and looked really clean while doing it.
Flames is so close to this line. Quick reactions out of Brokey. Drake coming in. How's he not dead? He's covered by Jacob. That's how. Rob's down. 2 to find in his FaZe's map. Jacob's delivering. Zywu can't save him. It's Jacob to close it. And FaZe Clan starting off stage 3 with a bang.
You can't trust these guys to not just like make a major final out of nowhere. And I honestly feel like teams are giving them too wide of a berth. That said, they are also just playing out of their minds. Now, their playoff matchup is against Mouse, which I personally think is a fantastic matchup for FaZe. Against almost any other roster in this top 8, I'd be worried for FaZe. Against Mouse, I actually favor them. I know Mouse went 3-1, but they do have a reputation for sort of stumbling under the pressure and have just always had this kind of always the bridesmaid mentality. I think that Kerrigan's wily, experienced shot calling actually matches up really well against that, and I would not at all be surprised to see FaZe in the semis. Guys, the holidays are almost upon us, and for me, that means friends, family, and Counter-Strike on the go. But for that, I need a great PC that I can take places, and our friends over at Predator Gaming might have exactly what I need. Behold the new Predator Helios Neo 16S AI. This powerhouse of a gaming laptop comes jam-packed with everything you need to get the best out of whatever you're playing. And thanks to its NVIDIA 5070 Ti graphics card and Intel Ultra 9 processor, which is capable of offloading tasks like audio optimization to AI, this laptop delivers ultra-smooth desktop-level performance, whether you're gaming or streaming. Seriously, guys, this thing is just built different. So if you're like me and visiting family means clicking on heads in between food-induced comas, the Helios Neo 16S AI will be perfect for you. Make sure to check it out over at Best Buy using the link in the description. Happy shopping, happy fragging, and happy holidays. As for the other 3-2 teams, Na'Vi did in fact make it through, which I was not expecting. And honestly, I feel like their placement accurately reflects their strength in this tournament. They do look like the 7th or 8th strongest team in this playoffs, but I think they're gonna get slapped by Furia. Falcons making it through is whatever, but I do think it would have been really funny if G2 had beat them. And I think some others feel that Falcons have yet to like really come alive, but hey man, if there was ever a team to do it against, it's Spirit. Literally no one expects Falcons to win this series, and so because of that, there's zero pressure. Let's see if this no excuses Falcons roster finally has what it takes. Speaking of Spirit, they just have so much confidence when they play. Like even when the matches are tight, they are just so cool and collected. It's honestly kind of scary.
And unless Spinks goes huge, this one's over. You'll be but just a round away from extending play. And the first dark mark against Mouse on this attempt to get to playoffs comes through as Team Spirit lock in the playoffs in Budapest.
Not much else to say there, to be honest. Same with Furia. I'm just really glad they're continuing their streak of dominance into the major itself, and I really hope they win. Furia are the team that I'm pulling for the most, and man, do they look hot.
They're limited on time. Surely not like this. Surely not like this, G2, as they crumble. And it is like this. Furia with the playoffs around the corner. They secure it.
Look, we knew that one of the big 3 was going to have to drop a map because that's just how the stage math works. And it looks like Vita drew the short stick. Honestly, there is zero shame in losing to FaZe in this type of pressure cooker environment. And I think Vitality know that. I think they're just happy that it happened early and that they had such a clean bounce back. I think the fans are still undervaluing Vitality's chances at winning it all. And I think that's exactly how Vitality likes it. I think they like being this boring clinical team that people either forget to hype up or just choose not to hype up because they're so sick of watching them win everything.
Not like this, Na'Vi. He's got the dink. There's Apex picking up the pieces. It's all up to bit. A quiet game on Train, and he can't close it out. It's Vitality.
if ZywOo gets his third, it's over. He's the guy. Like, to me, it's already over. That conversation's done. But if Mans gets his third, it's over. Last, but definitely not least, Mongols. Look, if Furia doesn't win, I definitely want it to be these lads. Top 8 was expected, but it's nice to see them stick the landing. This bracket is so stacked that there's honestly a real chance that they or any team didn't make it through. I also don't hate their chances against Vitality. Like, I know I just gassed them up a bunch, but I actually think Mongols match up really well into them, and I'm really curious to see who comes out ahead in that series. In fact, I'm excited to see who comes out ahead in every series. This major is stacked, man, and I have this absolute confidence that it is just gonna deliver in every matchup. See you later this week.